Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Léna, and today we are on a mission. I have 60 euros in gift cards that are expiring in 2 days, and I don't want it to go down the drain. So I'm gonna go to my favorite places that of course accept the gift cards. Unfortunately, no independent bookshop accepts those gift cards, but I'm kind of excited. I haven't been buying a lot of books lately. Like this year, I bought maybe 10 books max. Just get ready for an afternoon of frantically trying to find good books. I know the way, I guess it's true. What they say about me and you, it's all the same. Blood in my veins, and I can't help to look that way. Baby, come on top of my back, and we'll be up by the morning. I hope you save your last breath, like the sun's rising up till it's soaring. All my life I've been waiting to watch the hours start fading. Hi, good morning. It is literally the morning before I go to work because otherwise I never have good light in this place. But yes, I am finally finishing this video with a tiny haul. By the way, if you watch my bookshop tour, you kind of probably recognized the bookshop I went to. So yeah, for the people out there who have a good eye. But let's get talking about the books I bought. So first I got La Place by Ernaux. She actually just won the Literature Nobel Prize. She's a French writer who has this very pared down style of writing and kind of straddles the line between autobiography and fiction. So La Place, or A Man's Place, is kind of the story of her father, her father's father, and her family, and their work, and how it kind of intertwines with her work as a woman who is a part of the French literature world. And yeah, so she has a lot of works that touch on the idea of class and of a class transfuge, which is basically a way of saying someone who kind of climbed the social ladder, but not necessarily in this celebratory way, but she really tries to complexify it and just kind of engage on social justice issues, etc. I'm actually halfway through. I'm really enjoying her voice and the historicity that she brings to the work. So yeah. Then we have Paresse pour tous, which is also a French novel this time, kind of translated to Laziness for Everyone. It's about this economist who kind of accidentally becomes the champion of the 4-hour workday and ends up running for president on this premise. It seems kind of funny and ironical. It is rare to have a leftist book which is not a freaking dystopia and actually funny, and it's kind of in line with the more anti-work literature I've been reading lately, so of course I had to pick it up. Then we have Pachinko by Jin Lee. It's the story of a Korean family in Japan that spans decade. I don't know much more about it. It was highly recommended to me by some people I trust, and there's also an Apple TV show that apparently is also gorgeous, so I'm excited to read it. I'm not usually one for transgenerational family drama or tales, and so I don't know how I'll feel about this. I hope it's good. If it's good, I think I'll probably recommend it to my mom because it's definitely the kind of stuff that she likes to read. And finally, we have Les Corps Solides, which kind of translate to Solid Bodies. It's a story about a working single mom who kind of struggles to make ends meet, and so she decides to take part in this game show where the goal is to keep touching a car, kind of weird, and to just win money to basically solve her financial issues. I have no idea how it's gonna go. It sounds like really intriguing. I read a few extracts and it sounds like the prose is okay. So I don't know how it's gonna go. It seems like a really suspenseful and fast-paced book. So the author is Swiss Italian, but it was written in French. This is my haul. All of these books came down to like 33 euros, which is kind of awesome. I think I love paperbacks and secondhand books. It's magic. I also love going to the bookshops in general because I just discover so many things. I don't know, like, I feel like I discover more than through Goodreads or social media. Like, have you noticed the amount of cannibalism books on the shelves? I don't know. I'm intrigued. But yeah, what are some books that you would not have found out if like a bookseller hadn't recommended to you or you hadn't... Okay. If a bookseller hadn't recommended to you or if you hadn't been browsing shelves, basically. I am quite confident that I could read these books by the end of the year. Maybe foolishly so, I don't know, but it definitely fits into the objective I have to reduce my physical TBR. I have another video about this coming, but yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, however short. I hope it was like a nice little break in your day, and I'll see you. Bye.